Hey guys, Penadaily here, and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Portrait of Ruin. Really? I thought I was close enough. Yeah, getting close enough to hit this Skelering without hitting, activating him can be a pain in the ass. Alright, so we've got a boss today. Let's see. We want to equip Jonathan with, I guess, the mace. I don't think it really matters. Actually, the axe is better. Okay. Let's see. It's just about as slow, but it's got a nice arc. It doesn't. Jonathan's attack really doesn't matter. Charlotte, I'm going to equip you with Rock Riot, I think. I want to try something. Alright. The thing is, if you use Charlotte via R instead of, switching to her and calling her in, she only does her first level spell, which is kind of pitiful. I mean, Rock Riot is okay in and of itself, but... So anyway, our boss today is... his name is Keremet, which is a word for a sacred grove. He will not do anything until you start attacking him. Once you hit him 5 times, he will come out, and you want to start whack-a-lating him. One thing you can do is push the, what they want you to do is push the cauldron, with or without partner, and come here. The idea is that you will leave Charlotte here, you come down here, and you can then use R to make her attack while Jonathan is still whack-a-lating. We're not going to do that. What we are going to do is, actually, instead of Rock Riot, I'm going to go to Ice Fang. This guy is, and then just with Charlotte, you know what, let's move this forward just a little more. Good. There we go. Okay, so what you do is 1, 2, 3, A, and... Damn it. Right, I need to, then back 1, 2, 3... Oh, shoot. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. That was the dual tech. Yeah. Up and R. Okay, let's see. There we go. Yeah, up and R, not so good. Alright, down and back to Jonathan. Those... Problem is, yeah, the only thing is you gotta have actually... The other thing you can do is just... Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. Yeah, honestly, for the early part of the game, Jonathan is kind of not much use. And that was so much better than my first run, which involved using Charlotte's, we're going to go back to Gale Force, and Jonathan is going to go back to the Leather Whip, because, Charlotte, Gale Force. And we get the Stone of Flight, which is, I believe, what it was called in, fuck you all. I don't like these guys. The Stone of Flight, yeah. I think that's actually what it was called in the Japanese version of Symphony of the Night. Alright. Kill the Catoblepas. And here's a lovely, lovely reason for having Charlotte. We're gonna go up, even though this isn't really where we want to go yet. I want just to get some map completion and basically Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's a final guard. They're nasty. So, obviously there's something there, and that goes on to the rest of the building, which we don't want to do yet, so... No. Don't worry, it's not that bad, but... And this is why you love Charlotte. The only problem is that using Charlotte makes it really hard to grind money, because every time when you use magic, well... So follow along. Alright. This is a Laraji. Yeah. They are from the Ars Goetia. They're snipers. I don't know why. Jonathan is going to equip those iron leggings. Thank you. Because, yeah. Yeah, I know I'm not using him, but I will be using him, and getting him defense is always a good thing. And, yeah... They have a laser sight, which lets you tell where their bullet is going to go. So if you can get out of that, then... And they often just don't... Oh yeah, that's another thing. Crumbling. If you're not careful, it'll drop you right on this guy. So, don't... There we go. And we get a bathrobe. That's an equip, and it ups Jonathan's luck. Yeah. Ow. Yeah, that's always a problem. But here there isn't actually too much she can do. So yeah. And there's a nun's habit. That is a mimic. See? There are no treasure chests in this game. So, yeah. There are treasure chests in Dawn of Sorrow, so there are a lot... Mimics actually, have a... chance of screwing you over, but not here. Alright, so we saved the game. Did I save? We did not! Yay! Let's save. Just in case I, die. Alright. Oh yeah, she can't actually hurt you with the vacuum cleaner. So I'm gonna change to Jonathan and let her... Yeah, there we go. And back to Charlotte. They can't hurt you with the vacuum cleaner, it just looks really funny. There we go. Really? That... It shouldn't... Oh, well. Gale Force really does work better from a distance. Go fig. That's a warp point. We're going to... Nice. We're gonna come in here first. And there is a painting. Now that we have found this painting... yeah, the vacuum will disable you. You can't actually attack at first while it's, holding you. So, yeah. We're gonna go back to the entrance. Good. Because now that we have found that, we get some quests from Wind. So, I'm gonna definitely do that. What would you like to do? We're going to study both of these. Only one of them can be done in the new painting. The other one can be done later in the Great Stairway, when there are actual stairs. Yes. Alright, data has been saved. What's our gold looking like? Not very much. Thy gold increases by not nearly enough. Many, many years ago, back when LiveJournal was still a thing, the other thing I want to do is we're going to go into, back into the city of Haze, and I'm just going to pick up a few things. Because there's some equipment there that really I would like to take a look at. While we're in here, let's see, is there a way to, aha, maps! So we can do it, really. Okay, we've got 97.5% map exploration, which we could actually do a little more, which I suspect means I've missed a, We're not actually missing any corners, so I suspect what happens is I actually missed a thing! I missed a thing! Yeah. I can talk. Right. I suspect I've missed a secret passage somewhere. We're going to warp all the way here, because this is where I was having jump issues. You may remember, just there were some things that I was supposed to be able to use the double cube for, and didn't. Okay, you get to die on pure principle, to quote Roman Mithril. But as I was saying, back in the days of LiveJournal, who remembers LiveJournal? Screw it, I'm not that hurt. There was a LiveJournal community called Customers Suck, for those of us who, worked retail. And there was a person... Very glad to see that nothing moved back in here. There was a person, oh man, I don't even remember. I sadly don't remember their username. But they were, their icons were all Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest styled. Oh hey, I will take that, thank you. Let's see. I love Charlotte's Gale Force. Yep, for one thing, I think there might be something in... No, wait, I did actually go get the thing in the ceiling, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Alright. Kill you. Right. Now that we have that, let's see, I can equip that on Jonathan. He's got, like, no accessories. And he could probably use it. So, yeah, Gale Force really does make this easier. Alright. That one, that way out is obviously useless to us because it's the... Like, seriously? I guess he was too far off screen. I love the fact that we can pretty much just murder anything in our paths right now. It makes life so much easier. Alright, so now we're going up. We're going to go to the other part of the... Right, let's see. Up, up, up. Moonwalkers! Let's check these out. I think... Yeah, they enhance your backdash. Which... could be useful, but not right now. Still, it's not a bad thing to know. I'm also... I think... No... There should be, right, something in this next, major area, I think. I think if we go up, there should be a sword. I hate you guys. So anyway, this person had Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest style icons. Yes, I get distracted easily. And there were two. A customer draws near, they were styled like the old battles, and an entitled one draws near, a longsword. Let's see, Jonathan, I want to see. It is better than your leather whip. We're going to... Okay, good. That said, Charlotte is still way better. And the velvet ribbon, and that should be everything we actually need. Like I said, I'm positive I am missing a secret passage, but I'll have to look that up. So we're just gonna head back to the warp point and then back to the front. It's a pretty quick and easy loop, luckily. So the entitled one and the customer basically was styled like a battle, and then whichever one you defeated, it would say, "Thou hast defeated the customer. Thy experience points increase by 1. Thy gold increases by not nearly enough." I love this person. I mean, they had a really interesting style to all their posts, and they always referred to their supervisor as Genie, a mighty huntress before the Lord. And the reason that is so funny is because Nimrod, that is how Nimrod is referred to in the Bible. Nimrod was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Bugs Bunny single-handedly made the word Nimrod into a synonym for idiot by sarcastically calling Elmer Fudd Nimrod to indicate that he was not a mighty hunter. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Alright, so now we're at about 15 minutes. We're going to take on the next part of the castle. Just die. I don't know why I keep forgetting those ladies respawn, but I do! There was actually no real reason to get that longsword, but welcome to the Sandy Grave, which has some pretty awesome music. And ridiculous amounts of fucking mummy spam. I hate. Really? Yeah, the other thing is that actually a lot of things in this, Jonathan in this world is pretty much useless. Yeah, that hell wheel is nasty. I guess it's a replacement for the Bware enemy that you see a lot in the Sorrow duology. Well, that worked. But Charlotte's physical attack, probably because it's, fire elemental, is really, really useful. There is not too much this guy can do to you, especially if you just stay here and spam Gale Force on it. Yeah, he's mostly there to catch you by surprise, and then, of course, you have to keep from sliding down the slope. So here in the Sarlacc pit, or, you know, the jar from Super Mario Bros. 2, we find an HP max-up, which is pretty nice. And here we are in the, oh god, in the pyramid, and there are blood skeletons, or red skeletons. Red Skeleton is their original English name. They were referred to such in original Castlevania 1. They were blood skeletons in some of the other games. I'm not sure which all games they're blood skeletons versus red skeletons in. But here, apparently, they're red skeletons. Not to be confused with noted comedian Red Skelton. As you can see, there is something up there that we cannot get yet. Alright, let's move along. We're gonna equip that steel whip on Jonathan because I think it's better. It is! Not by much. So yeah, we didn't actually get much use out of that longsword, but I feel better. Okay, so this place, glasses. Oh, they're probably... Alright, so this place is a thing. Charlotte's attack is actually quite useful against... for one thing, it will take out a blood skeleton, or red skeleton, or, you know, walking undead abomination. You know, whatever you want to call them. It's also actually really useful against the asshole ghosts who spawn. Oh yes, there are ghosts. Okay, this room is pretty standard. Oh hey, look, Jonathan. Ow, that hurt. Right, the Amphisbaena. Luckily, Jonathan doesn't actually have to crouch to kill it, which is nice. Well, usually. Okay. Also, Jonathan, your key eyes make you sound like Tommy Oliver. So yeah, that's interesting. The Amphisbaena was a snake with heads at both ends. Now that noise is, you know, that thing up there is red and is broken, and that one is not. Yeah. Ow. I thought I'd done better that time. Oh well. Yeah, those huge traps, but those things are really nice. Okay, back to Charlotte. So yeah, ghosts. You don't actually want to be hitting them with Gale Force. It takes too long, and Charlotte's physical attack will take them out. Jonathan's, not so much. We're not going that way just yet. Jonathan's physical attack really does very little to them. This is not a good world for Jonathan. There will be better worlds for Jonathan. Alright, we're at 20 minutes, and there's some shit coming up, but no, I'm gonna keep going. While we're in here, though, let's equip that diamond brooch on Charlotte. Yeah, because it ups her defense. And she is our lady right now, so... Yeah, so just, you really want to just... let's see, we're going actually to equip Charlotte with Ice Needle. Believe it or not. Because there is a guy coming up. Okay, good. That was... Oh, fuck you. Okay, we've got some slowdown here, so maybe Ice Needle isn't the best choice. Jonathan definitely isn't the best choice. Charlotte, go back to Gale Force. Let's see if it works. Problem with Gale Force is that it likes to,